My name is Marcell King. I am with Tyfone. So I just joined Tyfone as the Chief Commercial Officer, which means that I'm coming in to help continue scaling and building the company and building a lot more partnerships and just figuring out how to help the company grow. When I went to the Tyfone office for the interview, what I learned is that this is a team with passion about really driving change in the digital banking space. And again, it's all around financial health. One of the things that I did when I first joined was ask everyone, what do you think the purpose is of Tyfone? And it was consistently around how do we help consumers strengthen their financial health. If you think about most consumers, 60% of the consumers in the US live paycheck to paycheck. Only about 40% of consumers have more than $400 in their savings account. It makes life tough, right? And so when I was having discussions with the senior team there and just understood what their passion was, it aligned 100% with what I was looking for from an organization. And then the culture of the organization, the collaboration, their ability to actually have fun as well, right? And I look at the brand and what Josh and the team have created, and it really felt like it was meant for me, and I felt like I was at home, and it seemed like it was gonna be a great fit. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is really the potential to have an impact on humans. I think about kind of financial health. My parents were challenged, and you think about even today, most people don't really understand it because it's not taught in high school. Things aren't taught in college. It's still very complicated and complex, right? And so I see the opportunity with Tyfone to leverage technology to, again, simplify the financial lives of consumers and help strengthen their financial health. And when you think about it from a technology perspective, it's much easier to put user interfaces and experiences together that actually help consumers understand not only what their finances look like today, but leveraging data to provide them what those insights might be in the future and what do they need to do to actually improve their financial health. Help them understand how they're spending and where they might want to cut back, to help them save money so that they can have that resiliency if there's an emergency, whatever it may be, to help them understand when they are borrowing, what that means from an interest perspective, and how do you help them pay down that debt so that they're paying less interest and actually putting that into savings, right? So there's a lot of different ways that we can do that. Our number one partner is our financial institutions, our credit unions, and those organizations, because they're the front end to that interaction with the consumer, right? And so what we're trying to do is help partner with them to enable them to actually provide the services that we're looking to deliver to that consumer. So that is the first level of partnership. And then there are multiple levels of partnerships, kind of call it from the back end, meaning what are the tools that other technologies have developed that we haven't, or that we can't, or that we won't, that we want to bring into that cohesive, holistic experience for the consumer. So it's not just Tyfone that's delivering this. It is an ecosystem of organizations who have the same mission as we do. We're looking forward to developing those partnerships that we don't have and extending the partnerships that we do have that will support that mission. So they're getting feedback from their customers and members, and we get feedback directly from them. And that helps us continue to build on that experience and just make sure that it's easy, it's simple, it's frictionless, so that consumers can do what they need as quickly as possible, because no one likes to pay their bills. So how do you help them get those bills paid as quickly as possible and out of there? The consumer wins, the financial institution wins, and if the financial institution wins, we win. And it becomes a win-win-win partnership. The investment into Tyfone from Demopolis Equity Partners is a huge injection to really have this, think about a smoldering fire, right? And there's smoke, and it's warm, and you can put your hands over and you can feel the heat from it. But I think what Demopolis has enabled is to really just take a can of gasoline and pour it onto that fire and just see this thing just burst and bloom and really drive impact. So now it's not just a fire where you're warming your hands, but you're warming the entire community. So we're excited about that, and I want to thank Demopolis for the investment into Tyfone, and look forward to putting that money to work in very good ways.